Alright, hello and welcome, and in this video I'm going to go a little bit into um, whether you should or shouldn't do a job, okay, because I've been getting a lot of emails over the past couple of months from subscribers who feel as if I'm telling people that they shouldn't have a job, or if they do have a job, that I'm telling them to start their own thing. I'm not doing any of that. I do understand that everyone has their own passions and their own way of going about life. I totally get that. But what I would like to say is that whenever you're doing a job, whenever you are working 9 to 5, you are by definition exchanging time for money. Now, this is the first thing, okay? You're exchanging time for money. There really is no other way for me to say it, right? Assuming that you go to work at 9 in the morning and you're done for the day by 5 p.m., you're working around 8 hours, right? And you get paid by the hour in most jobs, not all of them. So the principle here is that you're exchanging time for money. And the problem with that is that it caps the income that you can earn, because you and I both have 24 hours in a day. So that's one thing. That's one of the reasons why I feel that starting your own thing would be much better in terms of making more money and generating more income. The second reason why I feel that it is more rewarding to start your own thing, to start your own business, is just because when you're doing a job, you are making someone else rich at your expense. Okay, so let's go through an example. Let's assume that you're getting paid $100,000 a year at a very specialized position, okay? And I do understand that's a lot of money. For some people, it is a lot of money, and it's more than what they would like to have. So they're very comfortable in their lifestyle as far as the money is concerned. But in this case, assuming that you're getting $100,000 per year on a job, you are working at a business in order to make a lot more money for the owner or the founder or the management of that business. So let me put it to you another way. Assume that someone will hire you and pay you $100,000 a year, okay? They would only do that if they know for sure that you will make them 5 to 10 times more money than what they're paying you. Otherwise, they will find a reason to let you go, right? That's just the honest truth, guys, okay? There's no, I mean, this is the only way I can explain it, okay? Because no one in his right mind would hire you for $100,000 per year if you were not generating a very decent ROI for them. So, guys, you need to understand that everything has its pros and cons, okay? Starting a business is very difficult. I do understand that. It's very challenging for most people. It was even challenging for me as well. The good thing is that you can get rewarded handsomely once it gets off the ground, because you're not working 9 to 5 after the business starts making money. This is because you can outsource most of the core functions of the business, and you can just manage the business and get other people to work in the business, right? As opposed to a job. Now, the good thing about the job is it's fairly easy to get a job, okay? I do understand that getting a higher paid job is more difficult. It goes without saying. I get that. But generally speaking, a job compared to starting your own business is easier, okay? The downside, the con for that is that your earning potential is limited, and you're working for someone else, and you're making them rich at your expense, okay? So the thing is that most of us are programmed, okay, culturally, to go to university or to a decent college and to get a good degree and to just find a good job and to stick with it for the long run, okay? That's basically what we're taught, okay? Generally speaking, people are not taught to start their own business. They're not even encouraged to do so in some parts of the world, just because there is a lot of there's a lot of risk involved, guys. Okay, there's no other way to say it. That is just the case. Okay, that is why 9 out of 10 businesses fail within the first 5 years, and of the businesses which are still remaining and functioning in the next 5 years, 9 out of 10 of those businesses stop working as well. Okay, they have to file for bankruptcy. So I totally get that. I understand that it's very difficult, it's very challenging to start your own thing, but we should also understand what we are signing up for when we get a full-time job. Okay, and that's one of the reasons why people who are really wealthy, who are financially independent, who have financial freedom, they weren't exactly doing jobs. Okay, or if they had a 9-to-5 job, they were very actively converting that income, the income that they received from the job, into passive income. Okay, into things like real estate or dividend stocks or online businesses, right? So I just wanted to create this video to explain the differences between having a job and having a business. These two things are totally different. Okay, there is no similarity at all between these two things. That's why you will find out that people who start their own businesses are very, very different than people who have jobs. Okay, I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm not saying that, but it just is a fundamental fact. So I hope this video gave you some insight and it helped bring things into perspective. Only you can decide whether you would like to continue with your job or start your own thing. If I were you though, I would first get my business off the ground if I wanted to start my own business, and once it's generating reliable, consistent income, only then would I quit my job. Okay, and I do understand that it's a little difficult to juggle a business, starting a business with your job, but people who really want to do so, they have been able to. Okay, so I hope that clarifies things. Thank you so much for watching, and if you learned anything new, I would really like it if you could please comment below and like the video. Okay, thank you. I'll talk to you soon.